Mark, 50, is pushing his lawnmower across the front yard. The smell of fresh-cut grass hangs in the air. Out back, the Weber grill is already heating up for a weekend neighborhood barbecue with his wife. It's the picture-perfect American dream. He's already counting down the years to a quiet retirement down in Florida. But then, it happens. Mark freezes. His knuckles turn white as he grips the mower handle. His other hand clutches his chest. A crushing pain hits him, like a vice grip tightening around his lungs. He gasps, desperate for air, but gets nothing. The mower slips from his grasp, rolling away freely. His eyes glaze over. He stumbles and collapses on the front lawn, his wife screaming as she sprints from the porch. At the it's all hands on deck. The medical team immediately rushes into a code blue protocol, treating him for a massive heart attack. But when the chest CT lights up the monitor, it stops everyone dead in their tracks. There was no heart attack. The thing stealing Mark's breath was a massive blood clot completely blocking his pulmonary artery. A deadly complication known as a pulmonary embolism (PE. And the nightmare didn't end there. When doctors ordered an extended abdominal scan to figure out what caused the clot, they found the real culprit. Hiding deep inside Mark's abdomen was a large, malignant tumor wrapped around his pancreas, already spreading to nearby organs. The devastating diagnosis: Stage 4 pancreatic cancer. You see, that blood clot choking his lungs, the crushing chest pain, or even skin suddenly turning a jaundiced yellow. Those aren't the starting line. Those are the devastating late-stage complications of a disease that has already crossed the point of no return. They are the final, desperate screams of a failing body. But pancreatic cancer doesn't just happen overnight. Months before that Saturday afternoon, while Mark was stressing over work projects, sitting in rush-hour interstate traffic, or just navigating the daily grind, his body was definitely sending him whispers of warning. Tragically, like 75% of patients, he brushed those early signs off. Why? Because they hide perfectly behind the everyday fatigue, stress, and minor aches of a busy, middle-aged life. Today, we're going to rewind the clock. We're going to expose the 8 early warning signs of pancreatic cancer. 8 whispers from your body. So you know exactly when a seemingly normal issue is actually a blaring alarm. Knowing this could help you take back your life before it's too late. 1. Dark yellow or brown urine. The color of your urine can tell you a lot about your internal health. As pancreatic cancer develops, it often affects the bile duct, leading to a condition known as jaundice. This occurs when bilirubin, a yellowish compound produced during the breakdown of red blood cells, builds up in your system. Normally, the liver processes bilirubin and releases it through the stool, giving it its typical brown color. However, when a tumor blocks the bile duct, this process breaks down. Even if you're staying well hydrated, your urine may turn a deep yellow or brownish hue, often compared to the color of cola or strong tea. This change happens because your body is desperately trying to flush out excess bilirubin through alternative routes. Many people brush this off as simple dehydration or a side effect of their diet. However, if this discoloration lasts more than a few days despite drinking plenty of water, it requires immediate medical attention. This sign often appears before more obvious symptoms, like yellowing of the skin or eyes. 2. Abdominal or back pain. The location of the pain can offer vital clues about where a tumor is situated. When cancer develops in the body or tail of the pancreas, patients often experience a specific type of discomfort that's hard to ignore. Imagine a dull, persistent ache that feels like it's coming from deep within your upper abdomen. This pain frequently radiates to the back, creating a sensation like a tight band wrapping around your torso. Unlike a typical stomachache, this discomfort tends to worsen after eating or when lying flat. Your pancreas sits nestled within a complex web of nerves and organs. As a tumor grows, it can press against these structures, triggering pain signals. Some patients describe it as a gnawing sensation, while others feel a constant, heavy pressure. Initially, the pain may come and go, but as the condition progresses, it typically becomes more constant and intense. 3. Bloating or abdominal swelling. Pancreatic cancer can disrupt your digestive comfort in surprising ways. As a tumor grows, it can interfere with the normal function of the pancreas, leading to unusual feelings of fullness. Your pancreas plays a starring role in digestion by producing enzymes that break down food. When cancer disrupts this, you might feel uncomfortably full after only a few bites, a symptom known as early satiety. This happens because the tumor may be pressing against the stomach or small intestine. This type of bloating feels different from standard indigestion. It's persistent and doesn't usually improve with over-the-counter antacids or diet changes. Your abdomen may feel swollen or tight, even if you haven't eaten much. If these sensations last for several weeks, they shouldn't be ignored. 4. Enlargement of the gallbladder or liver. Pancreatic cancer can create a domino effect on nearby organs. Because tumors often block the bile duct, the essential pathway for bile to travel from the liver to the small intestine, bile can back up. Your gallbladder, normally about the size of a small pear, can become significantly enlarged as it fills with trapped bile. Similarly, your liver can swell from this backup. This enlargement can sometimes be felt during a physical exam as a firm lump just under the right ribcage. Modern imaging like CT scans or ultrasounds can clearly show these changes. Healthcare providers often check for these organ changes during routine exams, as they are major red flags for underlying pancreatic issues. 5. Blood clots. One of the most overlooked complications of pancreatic cancer is its impact on blood clotting. This cancer can trigger a hypercoagulable state, making the blood more prone to forming clots, particularly in the deep veins of the legs, deep vein thrombosis or DVT. This usually manifests as swelling, warmth, and redness in the affected leg. The danger escalates if a piece of the clot breaks off and travels to the lungs, causing a life-threatening condition called a pulmonary embolism. These clots form because the cancer releases inflammatory substances that disrupt the body's natural clotting balance. Warning signs of a pulmonary embolism include sudden shortness of breath, chest pain that worsens with a deep breath, and a rapid heart rate. These symptoms are medical emergencies. 6. Fever and chills. A fever in the context of pancreatic cancer is often a signal of the body's systemic inflammatory response. As the pancreas becomes inflamed, it triggers the immune system's defense mechanisms. These temperature fluctuations can be confusing because they often wax and wane. You might experience episodes of intense shivering and feeling cold, followed by spikes in temperature. This is different from the steady fever you might get with a common flu. When these fevers occur, they are often accompanied by night sweats and a general sense of malaise, feeling unwell. Unlike viral illnesses that usually clear up within a week, these temperature swings tend to persist or keep coming back. 7. Fatigue and physical weakness. This isn't just being tired, it's a profound exhaustion that goes far beyond the norm. It feels like a total body depletion that doesn't improve with rest or a good night's sleep. Cancer cells essentially compete for nutrients with your healthy cells, leading to a weakness that affects your daily life. Simple tasks, like climbing stairs or carrying groceries, can suddenly feel overwhelming. This fatigue is often intertwined with emotional changes, including depression and anxiety. Your sleep cycle may be disrupted, creating a cycle of physical and mental exhaustion. Cancer-related fatigue is unique because it doesn't follow the typical exertion and recovery pattern. You might wake up feeling drained even after 8 hours of sleep. 8. Digestive issues. Since the pancreas produces the enzymes needed to break down fats, proteins, and carbohydrates, a tumor can throw the entire digestive system out of sync. If the tumor blocks the pancreatic duct, food may sit in the stomach undigested, leading to nausea, vomiting, and chronic discomfort. A loss of appetite often develops as the body struggles to process nutrients efficiently, leading to unintended weight loss. You might also notice specific changes in your bowel movements. Stools may become pale, oily, greasy, and unusually foul-smelling. This is a sign that fats are not being properly absorbed and are instead passing straight through your system.